right. How you doing today, my man?
Rick McChesney.
All right, what's your name?
Rick McChesney.
Rick, all right. Rick, what we got here?
1976 Trans Am 455 4-speed.
This a 455 in this one?
55 4-speed.
Wow. How long you had this one?
I was the original owner. I bought it off the dealership. The car really didn't come from a dealership. The car came from Pontiac Motor Division, but I had to take delivery from a dealership in Detroit.
Okay.
The story was that they had them for some shoots, some photo shoots, and I had a friend whose wife worked at Pontiac Motor Division. She asked me one day if I was interested in a special car. I said yes, and so I bought it.
Oh, really? Okay. So what part of, because I was out in Flint last week for Back to the Bricks in Flint, Michigan, and I kind of did a little history on GM out there, you know.
I grew up in Detroit. I worked for Holly Carver, the racing division. I spent some of my summers going to college, working for Ford Motor Company at its original factory at Highland Park, Michigan.
Oh, really?
I worked in auto parts dealership store for many, many years.
So how you end up back here in Kenosha?
Well, I came here because in 1974, the Detroit area in high performance and just about any cars, you laid off a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
I needed a job, so I came to Waukegan and worked for Johnson Everett Outboards, and I retired from OMC, Bombardier, after 46 years.
Oh, okay, my man, my man. Now, did you tell me your name?
Rick McChesney.
Rick. All right, Rick. All right. So, man, 76. So you have this one ain't never been painted or anything?
Oh yes, it's been painted. Just 2 years ago I had a frame off restoration.
Frame off, okay, okay.
So the original, when I decided to do it, took me 2 months to take it apart, and it's taken me 25 years to put it back together. And up till about 2 months ago, I still hadn't got the radio fixed. The radio and 8-track had to be sent out to Arizona. It took them 6 months to calibrate them and fix them.
Oh, really? So they got places that'll do stuff like that, huh?
You really have to search.
Oh, okay, okay. My man. So 455, I see it's got the shaker here on the hood.
Yes.
Wow, the bird. Wow.
Engine, when I built the engine, I built it to 1972 specifics. So it's an HO, which was from the factory about 350 horsepower. Mine on the dyno was 402 horsepower. And from the factory in 1976, it was 200 horsepower, and it was the largest and most powerful and fastest car in 1976, faster than a Corvette.
Oh, really?
General Motors, Pontiac division, went against General Motors and put a big engine in a small car, and that was not allowed.
Oh, really?
In 1976, the 455 in the beginning of the year wasn't advertised in the brochure because it wasn't until halfway through the year they decided to put a 455 in it because they wanted to maintain being the fastest General Motors.
You know your history too, my man. I got you. All right, well, you mind opening the hood on this one real quick? Look at this, guys. You know his history too. Wow, look at that. Wow. Yeah, she is nice, my man. So I like the 455 high performance on there. Wow, so you had the brake system all redid and everything, huh?
I had to redo everything.
So the AC work in here?
Yes.
AC works and everything, huh?
It's very unusual for a 455 4-speed to have AC.
Wow.
But it was made for photo shoots and shows.
Oh, really? And you say you brought this one new, huh?
Brand new.
Wow.
I went to the dealership when I bought it, and they said they didn't know what I was talking about. And an hour later, they were trying to buy it from me.
They didn't want to sell you your car, my man. They didn't want to sell it to you, huh?
They didn't know because it came from Pontiac Motor Division.
Okay. So these original rims are those some different?
Those wheels are off a 2000 GTA. They're 17-inch, and in the factory you could only get 16-inch.
Oh, really? So these cars from the factory came with 16-inch back in the days?
Tires.
Back in the day.
455 came with 16.
16? Wow. I never knew that.
The car's been lowered 1.5 inches also.
Okay, I got you. Wow. You mind opening the door? Let me look at
Well,
this.
it's kind of messy inside right
Oh,
now.
that's all right. That's all right. I'm just looking. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you can see the seams in there. So this car wasn't really bad, was it? It wasn't like bad rusted, or like when you redid it, or no?
What's that?
Was it like, how much body work did you have to do to it?
I had to replace the rear quarter in both doors, and for the longest time I thought the doors would be easy to find because I thought they're the same as Camaro, but they aren't. We have a line on this, and a Camaro doesn't have a line.
Have a line.
So I had to look all over, and I finally found them out in Arizona.
Really?
All the parts putting this car back together, I got parts from 27 different states.
My man, you serious about this one, huh?
Yeah, I searched. Still, I have to search when I need something. I have to search all the time.
Wow.
When you go to the catalog, they don't understand that a 455 and a 400 are different engines.
Different
I
engines.
just went through a big thing with the air cleaner.
Right.
The air cleaner, I had to go and buy 4 different ones before I found one. Found one at Advanced Auto, the K&Ns and everything else. They're too tall, so the shaker hood won't fit on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot of little bitty details to get it right, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just not off the shelf. Like the brackets that hold the air conditioner and the generator. The generator's a Cadillac 100 amp, and I had lost all the brackets, and it took me about a year to find them. It cost me $200 for all the brackets.
Trust
I
me.
finally found them, and I discovered that they were from a Buick 455. And when after I had the car majority put on, I opened up the box and I found the original.
ain't that how that goes sometimes?
I'm still looking, every now and then I'm still looking for parts. Geez, I know I got that somewhere.
Somewhere.
And where that box is, someday I'll find it.
I got you.
You
Well,
always have,
you might
always
come
have
on.
2 more things to do when you do a car.
Oh, yeah.
When you
Yeah.
die, you probably only have 1 more thing.
Come on around, let me in the driver's side of this real quick. Look at that, guys. 76. That's really nice. Wow. 16s from the factory. Yeah, you can tell that, yeah, those doors aren't from Arizona. I can see the seams up under the seam sealer. Oh, man. It's got the Trans Am on there. Wow. She really nice though, my man. So this headliner is just one single piece up there then, huh?
I got to get a new seat cover.
No,
And
I'm saying
that's
the head.
another thing, because this is a premium, and you can't buy these off of the internet or anything else like that. These are specially made. They have seat covers and door panels, but they aren't this design.
Right. I got you, my man. But this is clean though, my man. This is really clean. I got you. Well, hey, I appreciate you taking out time, all the information. You get to have the car. Look at that. Doors closed nice and solid. There you go, my man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks, Rick.
To you.
All right.